So hi guys and welcome back to another episode of my F1 Manager Creator Team Career Mode Season 6. So we are obviously in 2029 season, and obviously if you haven't watched the last video, go and check it out because there was literal last corner overtake from Oscar Piastri to get the win from Pierre Gasly. Obviously Pierre Gasly finished in P2, Kushmaini P3, and well, if you want to know the tire wear, soft tires for everyone else because there was a late red flag and Oscar Piastri had 34% tire, whereas well, Kushmaini and Pierre Gasly had more than 50% tire wear. So that was annoying. And let's see the driver development for Kushmaini. So we have increased. Finally, we are seeing some increment here. Defending, smoothness, and cornering has increased. And yep, Abby Pulling has her performance has also increased. Doesn't matter. Well, we have some March. So tech insights for McLaren, the remainder is focused on the smart after we unveiled a new suspension design. So that's why the McLaren of Sainz was good in the qualifying but wasn't really good in the race. And let's see, Red Bull whisper to Christian Horner, team principal on Red Bull this month. So looks like Red Bull might try to do something. Other than that, nothing really to do. We have 11 days to Japanese GP. Obviously we have some upgrades coming in, well, the chassis one, and our tire preservation is getting worse and worse. Obviously we have some upgrades coming in, so let's go suspension. Tire preservation will go 3%. So yeah, let's do that. Let's try to get that. You know what, let's do 3 engineers because we want that as fast as we can. So that is done. Let's go into the sponsor negotiations. Look at that, guys, we gained 5.4 million from it and the chassis has come in. Let's just go. Obviously sponsor plan, look at that, guys, we only have to do 2 or 3 to complete this. And you know what, let me just do a little bit more just to be on the safe side. Let's just do that and let's just go. And let's see, the design complete is, well, the design center has just completed design for underflow. 7 days to it. Let's go to, we will be able to get one of them, and that will obviously go to Kushmaini's car. And let's see, guys, we have a minor change. So you know what, let's go for moderate regulation change because why not. And let's see, okay, so yeah, everything is done, but first of all let's just go into the underflow. Let's give this one to Kush. And obviously we have the chassis complete. Let's give that to Pierre Gasly, and the suspension has been given to both of these guys. So our DRS effectiveness is first. So let's try to get the tire preservation done, guys, because that is costing us. So let's just do the race targets and let's just go into the Japanese GP.
Konnichiwa from the Suzuka circuit in Japan. The home of Honda, Suzuka is an old-school circuit with high-speed straights and tight turns through the S's. At 130R, the track crosses over itself, then loops back around, giving drivers a sweeping expanse of track to challenge them.
Taking a look at the top of the constructors' standings, we've got a team that's starting to pull away. And coming into round 4, there are plenty of teams who want to change that.
Now let's get the weekend underway.
So into the qualifying, let's just see, nothing to change. Going into the qualifying. And into the qualifying, let's send Maini out. And let's wait, let's send Gasly out too. And Sainz is the only one who is accompanying us, but Antonelli now out. Sonoda, Sargent, every one of these guys are coming out. Let's see, Maini now on his fast lap. Let's see, he will meet a McLaren. But before that, I think he's going to meet a car. Nope, that is only a McLaren who is in his way. And that is Frederick Vesti. Let's see, Frederick Vesti gets out of the way. Purple sector that has been taken from Kush by Carlos Sainz. But still, a good lap here with 30.4. Let's see the second sector for Maini, 36.0. Let's keep an eye on Gasly. He goes 36.1. A 10th slower, and Miney with everything done. Race to the line goes P1. Let's keep an eye on Gasly. He also goes P2. And let's see how slow he was to 10th slower. And well, Sainz gets sandwiched by both of our drivers.
So mode in, please, mode.
And let's see, everything's done. We did not lose a single position, but Gasly, well, he went to P9. And let's see, Frederick Vesti is out, Lance Stroll in the Andretti, and Jack Doohan was also out, and Zane Maloney is a surprise, guys, because Piastri obviously was P1. He was P1 in Q1, but let's see what we can do on the used set of soft tires into Q2. And into Q2, let's send Miney out, and let's send Gasly too. And none of these guys are accompanying us this time, though Lando Norris and Russell coming out. And let's see, Miney has started his lap into the SS. He has gone, and here goes Gasly with turn 1, turn 2. Let's see, 30.5, a better lap this time. Let's see, he is going to meet the Red Bull and the Ferrari, but now he meets it. Russell just in front into 130. That is a blockage. Russell not getting out of the way because he needs to start his lap, and that is annoying. That is annoying, guys. That is annoying. But again, we can't do anything about it. So let's see, 38, 36 2. Let's see what he can do at race to the line. He goes 8/10ths faster. Look at that, guys. 19.3 and 25. That's how slow Miney was. And 2 minutes 40 seconds remaining. Let's send Miney out, and then Gasly. Obviously, slipstreaming isn't really anything worth it in Japanese GP. So let's see, Miney now on the outlap, starting his lap into Q2 here. Are we going to get into Q2, or is Gasly going to continue his Q2 streak? Well, getting knocked out of Q2 is what his streak is right now, with Charles Leclerc getting green first sector. Let's see, even if, well, Miney though has gone purple. I was just going to say, if Miney does not improve in the first two sectors, it's not going to worth it, because obviously last sector is where he's lost time. But Gasly has taken it and he goes purple. But let's see Miney's second sector, how much he's going to improve, and he goes green. But Gasly, who is doing good, also goes green. So let's see, Miney, who has another car in front of us, still goes P1. He has taken the P1, and Gasly goes P2. That should be good enough. And Piastri, even after not improving in the last two sectors, goes P1. And that is the confidence you get after winning a Grand Prix. So let's see, we have to go on the used set of tires for both of our drivers, guys, because let's face it, we need to save at least one set of soft tires that might be needed in the race. So let's send Gasly out, and let's just wait for a little bit. Let's send Miney out. Let's see, will that
Green light.
change anything? And look at that, guys, Ricciardo is into Q3. Daniel Ricciardo is finally into Q3. He is, I think, improving day by day, and obviously Red Bull's race simulator must be the best. So that also changes the facts. Let's see, 30.2 for Gasly. That is amazing. 30.2 for Miney too, but a little bit slower, 200s to be exact. Let's see, Gasly takes purple, but that has been taken by 3/10ths by Miney. Miney gets the purple for the second sector by 3/10ths, and Gasly has been blocked. Gasly has been blocked by the Williams BMW of, I think that is Piastri. Yep, that is Piastri. And Miney goes 9/10ths faster than Miney. And so, guys, every single driver is out. And you know what? Let's just wait. And let's send Gasly out first of all, because he needs to get this lap done. And yeah, now sending Miney out too, because obviously we are trying to get the best possible track, and Piastri is still behind us. He is going to get the best track here, but here goes Gasly. He has started his lap into Q3. Let's see what he's going to do. He has none of the cars in front of him, so that is good. Daniel Ricciardo only goes P8. Okay, I mean, yeah, that is his first appearance into Q3 in this season, so I am not really angry. And both of our drivers does not improve in the first sector, nor do Piastri. But Max Verstappen has taken pole right now. So let's see what we can do in the second sector. Gasly goes green. That makes sense, but still a tenth slower than Kush. So let's see what he can do. Gasly goes to the line. He goes P4 with 2 green sector. Let's see, Miney not improving, and he has stayed into P3, but Piastri, even after getting the purple last sector, has to give the pole to Max Verstappen by 100 of a second. So Max Verstappen on pole, Piastri in P2, and the second row accompanied by Kush Miney and Pierre Gasly. So guys, let's just go into the Japanese GP.
It won't be long before we get underway here in Japan with 53 figure-of-8 laps around this historic circuit.
Anything can happen at Suzuka, as Kimi Raikkonen proved in 2005. The Finn battled all the way from 17th to win. Will we see a similar show of will and talent today, I wonder?
Suzuka is a high-speed, high-downforce circuit with unpredictable weather. Drivers need to have total trust in their cars to make the most of this challenging figure-of-8 lap. Welcome to race day, and before we get down to it, last-minute checks are being made.
And let's just see. And yeah, look at that, guys. Medium to softs. Okay, so it's going to be a little close. So okay, so from this, the one stop is the right choice. So soft to mediums. Okay, that is actually slower than the two stop. If we go to hards, so you know what, let's just try to do it. What the hell, we have nothing to lose. And if we change the strategy, well, if there is any kind of safety car and VSC, we can always change the strategy. So let's do the lap, well, the fuel laps, and yeah, driving options are done. So guys, let's just go into the Japanese GP.
Well, it's great to have you with us, folks, as we settle in for the weekend's Grand Prix action. Time for Oscar Piastri to show what he can do.
They're in second place on the grid, but that could so easily change in the first few seconds after lights out.
But there's no more time left. We've got a race on our hands. Get ready. It's the Japanese Grand Prix. And it's lights out, and away we go.
So Max Verstappen takes on pole with Piastri into P2. Gasly trying to overtake Miney there, and look at that, guys, going side by side with Piastri. Miney tried to do something, did not work, but we are still holding firm into P3 and P4. Lando Norris P5, and Daniel Ricciardo, the guy, the honey badger, is still into P9. And look at that, guys, we are just following each other without any problem. Piastri, look at that, still going side by side, Gasly and Miney, and Gasly has into the hairpin overtaken Miney. So yeah, let them use as much as we can, and let's stop using the fuel, because obviously, guys, saving right now is the right choice, because it's the first 2-3 laps. You do not want to push too much and lose too much performance out of your tires and out of the fuel. So let's just try to save as much as we can, and we will have to go till lap 32, lap 33. Okay, so yeah, I am still skeptical of doing a 2-stop, guys, well, a 1-stop. So I am still, well, trying to see if that is the right choice or not. So right now, let's see into the lap 2 at the end, still going side by side. Gasly has overtaken Piastri, which means Piastri is going to get a bad exit, and Miney will get DRS. Defensive goes Piastri, but it doesn't matter because Miney can do it. But Miney was pushed a little bit, and he is now into P2, and Gasly has overtaken Max Verstappen, and he is now leading the race with the help of DRS. Max Verstappen wasn't able to do anything, and Pierre has overtaken. He has overtaken Max Verstappen, his old teammate, his old rival. So let's stop using the battery, guys. Let's try to save as much battery we can right now, because that is the goal now. And Piastri has broken, well, Max Verstappen and Gasly has broken DRS to Oscar Piastri, but I don't think that is going to be the case for long, guys, because we will get back into the range. And look at that, guys. Mini has overtaken Piastri, and it's because, guys, Gasly and Max Verstappen are on soft tires and Mini obviously is on mediums. So now the race of attrition starts here, because we need to save our tires, and our tires are one of the worst. And look at that, guys, lap 16. I am trying to save the tires and the fuel at the same time. That might not be the right choice, but look at that, guys. We are still only the top 4 are into the DRS of each other. Other than that, Antonelli, Tsunoda, these guys are way down the order. Lando Norris in the Red Bull again down the order. But Daniel Ricciardo has only lost 2 positions. So that is good, guys. That is something we can work with for him. Well, because I am thinking about, if we get a chance, I might hire him for, a race seat in the next couple of seasons. But right now, let's just keep in the racing here with Max Verstappen, who has overtaken Pierre Gasly. Let's stop saving, guys, because you know what, let's just try to keep up with these guys and not use too much ERS and everything. And look at that, guys, lap 20. I was trying to save a little bit, but we have lost DRS to Max Verstappen. But his tires are a percent better than ours even after I was saving, and that is a safety car. So should we go on to mediums? Okay, so that is a big question now. And guys, the strategy has been fixed. And yeah, let me just do that. And let's just go into the pits for both of our drivers for the hard tires. And that is a safety car for Lawson and Charles Leclerc, who is still maintaining it. And let's see, Charles Leclerc has retired. And he has retired on the racing track, which makes sense why we have a safety car. And into the pits goes Mini and Gasly. Gasly completes its pit stop, and we have lost time. But Tsunoda, yeah, I thought about it. Tsunoda and Lando Norris, we are going to come out in front of these guys. So the top 4 will still be in top 4. So guys, I am happy about it. And look at that, guys, the hard tires will go the distance. And safety car isn't on this lap. So let's use everything we have with those hard tires, and these hard tires are going to give me a lot of cushion this time while pushing and try to fight. So green flag here with Max Verstappen on those, well, let me see, medium tires going off, and Gasly into P2 on the hard tires, and Piastri and Mini on the, well, on the mediums and the hard tires. Good for us. And Antonelli and Lando Norris on mediums, Tsunoda on hards, Ricciardo is also on hards, Porsche with the severe mechanical fault is also on hards. So guys, hards are the minority right now. So you know what, let's just see what happens. This is going to be an exciting race unfolding here with that safety car, and that is the first laps that goes to Max Verstappen, but it doesn't matter. And look at that, guys, Mini and Piastri fighting with each other, and that is costing us time. Let's stop using the battery for both of our drivers, because we are going to lose that very quickly. So we are into the DRS, and we have, sorry about that, we already have a yellow flag, and it's George Russell. George Russell is into the wall in the hairpin, and let's see, was he trying to overtake?
Has to be said, that was pretty risky. A bitter blow too for more than one driver from the pack.
So a rookie mistake from George Russell there,
We're looking at turn 11.
finds himself
Dangerously
into
close to each other.
the gravel trap. Let's see
And the
another
impact
angle
on the
there.
car, it's
Just,
quite
I think
clear.
he was trying to
Unfortunate moment,
surprise
yes,
the
but as any
Porsche
driver
there.
will know,
And yep, that was the mistake he did. He was just trying to surprise the Porsche there. Did not work. Went straight into the rear wing in the exhaust of the car, and that is going to cost him dearly now, because he must have severe front wing damage. And guys, 15 laps to go. I know I have skipped a little too much, but look at that, guys. Mini has all the ERS he wants in this world, and Gasly is leading the race. So a little bit of a stark difference there. But right now, look at that. Their tires are almost done. Let's see the percentage. And nope, their tires are actually keeping up. So I think, guys, they aren't really pushing. So still our tires are 2 to 3% better than these guys. So I think they are not pitting. They are not pitting. And the worst part is because our tire wear is the worst, we have to keep saving our tire wear to go till the end. Annoyingly, but still, guys, that has happened. Ocon Hedger into the pits for the soft tires. And yep, we cannot do anything. And we have a VSC. We have a
Stay
VSC.
as close to 0 as you can.
So let's just wait. Keep an eye on Gasly. Let me just skip that.
Now,
And
there's been an incident involving the Sauber.
and yeah, sure.
Here's
Should
the
we
replay.
pit? First, let's see
Right,
the
we're
Porsche who
turn
has
9.
crashed.
That's the location for
And
this
he
one.
crashed into turn 9.
Oh, that's where they hit the wall. And that won't do their confidence any good.
We have seen these kinds of crash way too many times, guys. So the question here arises, should we pit? We have a 92% soft tire, and for Miney we have a new one. So yeah, I mean, it's not even anything to think about, guys. We are pitting. We are 100% pitting. What Piastri does, he does not go into the pits. So this is going to be a one stop versus a two stop. The problem will be if we are into the pits and the VSC ends, and it looks like it's not going to do that. And Ricciardo out into P6, and Miney is now behind Daniel Ricciardo. Obviously, Daniel on hard tires, which are 56%. So, and guys, the VSC has ended, and look at that. Daniel Ricciardo almost tried to overtake. He tried to overtake Pierre Gasly there, did not work. But we have a 13-second gap. And the one thing I am 100% sure about is these top 4 fighting with each other. And we have 10 laps to go. Let's try to use the tire wear too. Let's use and pull out all the stops here to push and try to overtake these guys. Obviously, Daniel Ricciardo has overtaken him, but it doesn't matter right now. We will be able to overtake him very quickly, and we have done that, though we have lost a little bit time, but we are going to catch up back very quickly. And look at that, guys, our ERS is empty, but it doesn't matter because our goal is to push as much as we can and try to catch up. So let's just wait, guys, and see what happens. And guys, we have a yellow flag. Please don't tell me. Look at that. We are only 3 seconds behind. If we get a safety car on anything, we are going to be angry about it. But let's see Zayn Maloney crashing with a Porsche there.
The cars coming together.
Well,
right
more
there.
like pushing him out, well, barging him out of the way. That was crazy. And let's see, look at that, guys. We have almost caught up. So, you know what? Let's just push 100% for a lap or two and then catch up to these guys. And look at that, we are pushing. And I told you guys, I was counting on these guys fighting with each other, and that has definitely happened. So we have now caught up to the top 4, and they are breaking into the DRS of each other, and that is good news for us. And here goes Lando Norris. Miney pushed him wide while overtaking him, and then we were the ones who overtake him very quickly. So we are now into the prime position of getting that win, and I am not going to let this one slide by any way, because guys, we have already done that way too many times in the last 2 races. This is not the one to give up. This is the one to take back. And look at that, guys, lap 52. We have to use 100% of our tires. We have saved everything. Let's just use everything now. This is the chance for us. Let's go aggressive in the overtaking. I do not want you to defend, just overtake 100%. And we are 1.6, 1.3. We have caught up. We have caught up to the top 2 of Antonelli and Piastri. Their tires are done. But again, guys, what the last race taught us is that tire wear doesn't matter if you do not have a good car, and we had it. Miney overtakes Piastri there for P2, and Gasly will get the chance, but there is DRS open for Piastri. It might not work, but Antonelli is going to get a little bit hounded there by Miney. Miney has used all the fuel he has. Let's stop him. before he goes into negative. We have done that. No, we have not. Let's stop. Yeah, let's stop doing that. And let's see. Here goes Antonelli. Let's drive in cleaner air for him. It does not work. Please, Miney, overtake him as fast as he can. Gasly, though, he has overtaken Piastri. And here goes Miney. He overtakes for the lead on the last lap, and Gasly goes for it. And he also overtakes it. We have now into P1 and P2. Let's stop using the tires way too much because that is going crazy. 130R, we are now into the prime position of winning this race, and rounding out the last corner, Miney is going to win the Japanese GP with Gasly into P2. What an amazing race, guys. What an amazing race. Even after a little bit craziness, we were able to win a little bit of a slow race, a slow burner at the start. Went on to become one of the amazing race at the end. A little bit of a gamble there worked out for us very, very beautifully.
Karun, what a brilliant drive we just witnessed there.
An inspired strategy from the team there. What a well-deserved win that was.
That makes it all worth it, doesn't it? Seeing your team ready to share the celebrations.
And obviously, what an amazing race for us. And honestly, just the pace. The whole race weekend we thought we did not have the pace, but we pulled it out of the bag at the end, and we were able to get P1 and P2 with the fastest lap, going to Pierre Gasly, and Zayn Maloney gets P10 after a 5-second penalty. Obviously, that was deserved. And after the first two races, guys, of not getting a single driver out, we now have two races in which we had many drivers out of the race. And again, Miney leads the driver championship with a healthy amount of points, and we now lead it again in the constructor by almost double the points. So guys, if you are enjoying these videos, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys for the next one.